Alright, trying this again. So YouTube thing is a extreme learning curve. So anyway, my weekend was incredible. I already made a very extensive entry in my journal about this, but I want to put it on video because I got to face my two biggest fears unexpectedly in the same evening. Um, I guess what are those fears? Dying and getting arrested. Both pretty big ones, I'd say, on most people's fear list. Um, so I went camping this weekend with one of our friends for a birthday. We go pretty much every year. Camping's not my thing, so I typically just drink a lot. So this year was no different. However, the difference this year was we had a kayak. We always do it on a lake. It's a lot of fun. Um, so about 7:30, I had been drinking pretty extensively that day, and I decided to take a kayak out and no life jacket. Didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. The lake was relatively flat, so I go out and I'm communing with nature, trying to get in touch with my nature side. Never really been my thing. Um, and so a boat comes up and they're like, "Hey man, do you need help?" And like I'm thinking no, so I was like, "No, I'm good." So they leave. Um, I just kind of lay back and end up passing out. And I'm not sure exactly what happened next, but the boat gets flipped in the middle of the lake, and I'm drunk. So it's kayak. Couldn't get it flipped back over. So there's just like this small pocket of air in the nose of this thing, and it provides a very minimal amount of buoyancy. But I held on to it for dear life, and I decided to start kicking to shore, which was somewhere between a quarter and a half mile away, about a 30-minute trip. The whole way there, I am pretty freaked out. The boat kept trying to flip over, and I knew if it flipped over, the pocket air was gone, and I'm gonna be freestyling this thing. Um, and I was a little scared, and I was screaming, basically at the top of my lungs to motivate myself. I'm not fucking dying on this lake today. Like, don't you fucking flip over. Like, let's go this way. And like, oh my god, I'm so close to shore. And like, I'm just yelling literally the whole way, just trying to stay motivated. Uh, Legitimately concerned for my life. So I finally make it to shore, and it's my buddy's boat, so I drag it up there because I don't want to lose it. I actually held onto the paddle the whole way because I didn't want to lose that either. Just definitely made the trip even more tough. So I'm exhausted. I'm drunk. It's dark by now. I climb into the bushes and pass out. And little did I know, my friends had already started a search party for me because I'd been gone for a couple hours at this point. And on top of that, someone on the beach heard me screaming and called the cops. So I'm passed out in the bushes, and all of a sudden I get hit with a light, and I hear some yelling, and I get up to see one of my boys out on the water on a boat. He met some people with a boat, and he searched for me. They tossed me a light. As soon as I get that light, two of my friends pull up in a car. They've been driving around looking for me. It's a pretty full on search, so I'm feeling pretty awesome about life right now. And so I get in their car, and we're driving back to camp, and we see the police. So we stopped just to let them know that I'm alive and safe, and you can call off the search. Not thinking it was gonna be a big deal. So they see that I'm drunk and know that I was out in a boat. They actually never even saw the boat. However, they decided to give me a field sobriety test, which I failed. Also gave me a breathalyzer, well over the legal limit. So they arrest me. Uh, I used to say getting arrested was a bigger fear of mine than dying, and I honestly kind of felt that way. I try to live a pretty adrenaline style life, and I've always been terrified of getting arrested. But some of the stunts I pull seems like I'd be more likely to get killed than arrested. Never happened, either one of them. So anyway, tonight I got arrested, and I can honestly say the whole time I was going through the process, like I had no concern. I was casual. I was cracking jokes, flirting with the chick that arrested me. I mean, it was just a lot of fun, honestly, where normally I would have been terrified. So basically, I get to test my own new perceptions and beliefs that I've been changing over the last year and a half, like unexpectedly and in a very extreme way. And I mean, it took me to jail, and I get to spend the whole night in there, and I did sleep. Apparently, I was pretty exhausted, but at the same time, I probably had about 6 to 7 hours of reflection, and I just got really deep in myself and decided if I'm faking this or if it's real, and it totally was. Like I was totally comfortable. I actually really enjoyed being able to go through both of those things, just because it taught me a lot about how much I really truly have changed, and it made me feel really good. And I got to like reflect on myself and like my friends, and I was like wondering what they're doing, and like I found out that they like, came to bail me out like immediately in the morning, and they still kept me in for a little while because I had to be 100% sober. They finally let me out. All my friends are out there waiting for me, and I got a whole bunch of hugs, and it just felt incredible. And it's almost like I felt better after having gone through this whole experience than I did before. So it was just such a great experience, and really helped me realize how much these principles and beliefs are really becoming instilled in me, and they're just becoming natural train of thought as opposed to consciously correcting, fear or whatever. So I don't know, it's just an amazing weekend, and I was just super pumped that I got to face my two biggest fears in one shot and walked out of there with not feeling any regret or not concerned. I mean, I'll still get in a kayak, I'll still keep drinking, like I'll still keep doing whatever. I'm not really worried about these things, even though I went through this experience that in the past might have made me, you know, reconsider things. I probably won't drink and kayak again because I don't know if that's legal. But at the same time, it was an amazing experience. I just want to put on film. So that's it.